For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. John 3:16. The words did not fade, they expanded. As the final, heavy breath left the physical frame, the promise of the verse manifested, not as a sudden departure to a distant sky, but as a profound awakening into perfect clarity. The spirit detached, rising with a sovereign, weightless peace into the quiet air of the grove. When the spirit of man departs, there is no cold stone monuments, no manicured lawns, and no fenced boundaries of a traditional cemetery. There was only the raw, magnificent geometry of the Creator's original design. Below, the physical body lay cradled and awaits its return to the earth, its elements already beginning the sacred, silent work of replenishing the soil.
An angel descended into the valley of death. With careful hands, he lifted the departing spirit from a dying man and placed it inside a crystal capsule no larger than a tear. The spirit glowed softly inside, as though carrying the memory of a lifetime. The angel spread his magnificent wings and ascended beyond the clouds, beyond the stars, beyond the boundaries of creation itself. When he arrived in heaven, he froze. Millions, no, billions. Countless glass capsules stretched farther than sight could reach. Every one of them contained the spirit of a human being. The angel's eyes widened.
What is this?
He walked among the endless rows. The capsules were not moving. They were waiting, as if trapped in a celestial holding place. The angel's voice thundered through the mist.
Bring forth the one in charge.
Suddenly, the sea of capsules parted. A figure emerged. Unlike the others, he was not enclosed within a capsule. He walked freely. Each step carried such authority that distant stars trembled. The angel instinctively stepped backward. "This is not God," he whispered. "But who commands such power?" The figure approached. Upon his chest was written a single name. The angel stared in disbelief.
Adam.
The man lowered his head.
Yes. These spirits are not returning through me to reach their original purpose. There is a barrier somewhere.
You seek to fix it?
Adam nodded.
I broke the covenant. If there is a way to restore what I destroyed, I must know.
The angel frowned.
Surely this matter belongs to God.
A deep sadness crossed Adam's face. Adam could hardly speak.
I, Adam, the first man, the first sinner. Something is wrong. God's breath gave life to mankind. It was my choice that separated mankind from God. Therefore, I must understand why.
Silence filled heaven. Adam looked toward the countless imprisoned spirits. The angel hesitated.
And what was mankind's original purpose?
Adam closed his eyes.
To return back to its creator.
The angel felt the weight of eternity in those words. Then a thought occurred to him.
Why not simply ask God?
Adam laughed bitterly.
If I could stand before him freely, I would already have my answer.
He looked at his hands.
Because of me, the ground was cursed. Because of me, death entered creation. Because of me, every grave exists. I am the father of every funeral.
The angel was silent. For the first time since creation, Adam looked defeated. As he turned away, the angel stopped him.
I will find the answer.
Adam looked up. The angel lifted the crystal capsule he carried and hands it over to Adam.
I will return.
Moments later, the angel stood in a cemetery on earth. The funeral was ending. Mourners wept as a coffin descended into the ground. Then he noticed something. A nearby grave had collapsed from age. Rain and time had opened the earth. The remains within were slowly disappearing into the soil. The angel knelt. Days passed. The angel watched. Then years. Then centuries. He saw countless graves. Some bodies returned quickly to the earth. Others remained preserved behind stone, metal, and vaults. The angel flew across nations and generations. Everywhere he looked, he saw the same thing. A process, a delay, waiting. Suddenly, understanding struck him. He soared back to heaven, Adam was waiting. Hope flickered in his eyes.
Well,
The angel took a long breath.
I found the answer.
Adam stepped forward.
The body.
The body?
Yes.
Adam frowned. The angel pointed toward Earth.
Man's spirit is not imprisoned. The body is simply completing its journey.
I don't understand.
The angel continued.
When God said, "For dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return," he spoke of the body.
Adam's eyes narrowed.
Then why are the spirits waiting?
For the body to complete its process to return to soil so that spirit may return back to God's for eternity. Remember when God created you from the earth and then from his nostril he blew the breath of life. God's original purpose at the time he blew his breath into you was for you to live forever, in eternity from his breath, regardless of your decision to allow your conscience to influence you to go against God. God must be God to stay with his original purpose for the universe. Remember, for God so loved the world. Then after you, Adam's sin, God sent his only Son to whosoever believeth have eternal life. Because the conscience of man's sin, the body must follow God's warning to you, Adam, to return back to the dust. So that spirit in which he gave life within the soil, man must return back to God's eternal spirit for eternity.
The angel smiled.
They are waiting because humanity misunderstands its destination.
Adam stood confused.
What destination?
The angel smiled with relief.
The original purpose from your fall against God to immediately return back from which God created you. Man, again, has allowed their conscience to control God's purpose.
Adam stared at the endless sea of capsules of spirits. He whispers,
So again, from my disobedience, man's conscience has delayed the body from returning to the earth from which it came.
The angel nodded slowly.
Yes.
Adam lowered his head.
But God said, For dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return.
Indeed, he did. Yet mankind fears returning to dust.
The angel stretched out his hand. Suddenly, scenes from earth appeared in the heavens. Adam watched enormous tombs built of stone. He saw bodies sealed inside metal vaults. He saw embalming fluids preserving flesh. He saw ashes locked away in decorative urns. He saw monuments built to resist time itself. Adam's face grew pale.
They are fighting against the process in which God ordered.
The angel nodded.
Not out of evil, but out of fear.
The vision changed. Adam saw forests where fallen trees became soil. He saw leaves decay and feed new life. He saw animals return to the earth. He saw every part of creation completing its purpose. Everything returned. Everything except man. The angel turned toward Adam. Creation obeys God's design without question. Only man uses his conscience to alter the path. Adam trembled.
So the traffic jam of spirits was created by mankind's own decisions.
The angel finished. Silence fell across heaven. Adam looked again at the billions of capsules. Then something caught his attention. One capsule suddenly vanished. Then another, and another. The angel smiled.
What is happening?
The angel pointed toward Earth. A simple burial was taking place. No vault, no preservation, no attempt to stop time, only a body committed to the ground. The capsules disappeared. Adam watched in amazement. The spirit was released? So that the body can fulfill its purpose. Adam's eyes filled with tears. For the first time he understood, for he is the reason, and through his fall, he be the gateway to escort man back to God for eternity.
The curse was never that man would return to the earth. The curse was that man feared it. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread, till thou return unto the ground. For out of it wast thou taken, for dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return. Genesis 3:19. The earth was never man's enemy. It was always meant to receive him home. And throughout heaven, the capsules waited, not for God's decision, but for mankind's.
Mixed Emotion is a collaboration of short stories solely created from imagination, for entertainment purpose only. In the event these stories may reflect some incidents of reality of any person's life, or situations of any institutions, not intended, but coincidental. Enjoy Mixed Emotions short stories by V.G.